My name is Cailtin Cassidy, and my superurop project is about helping teachers give better feedback on students' code. So let's take like a class at MIT that's teaching students how to program in Java. Teachers already do a great job of giving students feedback, so they look at every student's code and give them personalized feedback, and they also give students feedback immediately, so that day or the day after. So my project is about helping teachers give better feedback by changing what they look at. Typically, when teachers grade code, they only look at a student's final code. And we're investigating whether, if teachers can see, in addition to final code, all the steps that students took along the way, whether teachers can give students better feedback. So our final interface is this one in the middle. So on this left side, we can see all the students' final code. So it's as if they press submit at the end. The code on the left is their final code. But in addition, we have this code on the right side over here that you can see in red, and that's code that the students typed and then deleted at some point in the middle. So it kind of highlights all the steps that students took along the way to get to their final product. To test whether this actually improves feedback, we ran an experiment in an MIT classroom. And we found two metrics that say that teachers give longer feedback. So on average, if they were looking at an old interface that just showed final code, teachers use about 43 characters on average to give feedback. And now with our interface, they give 49.5 characters. In addition, before, about 80% of comments were above 10 characters, which is already great, right? So less than 10 is maybe if they said good or great job as a comment only. So 80% above that is awesome. But we increased that to 90%. So we're seeing much longer feedback given by TAs or teachers who can see a student's code history as well as their final code. We also did a qualitative assessment about teachers' comments. So some students were graded once without the extra code, and so 30% of students were graded once without the extra visualization and once with. And qualitatively looking at all those feedback, we saw that teachers did give better comments. So as one example over here, if the teachers only looked at final code, they just thought that the students didn't do anything. But when we can see that the student actually did something, shown in red on the right, the teacher said, "Good start, you're on the right track," which is much better feedback for the student and is going to improve their learning.